Quarterback Russell Wilson hits the practice field for the first time as a Denver Bronco. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Sparkin Over Broncos, the show where we spark conversation about our Denver Broncos. I am your host, Gage Madrid. Before we jump in, be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss when we upload. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, so I would really appreciate you helping us grow the channel by hitting the subscribe button. Today, the Broncos held day one of a 3-day voluntary veteran minicamp as part of organized training activities, and it gave us our first chance to see Russell Wilson in a full Broncos uniform. Well, minus the pads, of course. The Broncos posted a video on their social media of him walking out onto the field at UC Health Training Center, and it honestly sent chills down my spine when I first saw it. It is still super surreal that Russell Wilson is our quarterback, and I don't think it'll really hit me until I lay my own two eyes on him in person at training camp. Although the NFL collective bargaining agreement prevents teams from doing much in the way of quote-unquote football activity at this stage, this is the point where the new coaching staff really gets to dive into the install of the new playbooks. In his post-practice press conference, head coach Nathaniel Hackett said, "Today was kind of the very basics of what we do. Then we'll slowly start expanding with the guys as we move forward through phase 2 and OTA." Offensively, this gave the rest of the guys an opportunity to hear Russ call a play in the huddle, then get up to the line, make all of the checks and the adjustments, and then hear what Russ's voice and his cadence sound like at the line of scrimmage. Also, it gives the team an opportunity to practice some of the very basic concepts that will be sort of their bread and butter as they go into the season. And the same goes for the defense. It gives them an opportunity to get some of the basic stuff down right off the bat, so they have an advantage when the football activity starts to ramp up. Following practice, Russell Wilson also spoke with the media, and he said that he felt the first day went very well. "It was a great first day," Wilson said on Monday, "just to be with the guys and all the work we've been putting in from California and all the work we've been putting in since we've gotten here. It's been unbelievable. Just the extra time we've been putting in one-on-one when we can. Guys looked really sharp. It was an excellent day." Wilson called out multiple wide receivers by name when asked which players impressed him the most today, including Jerry Jeudy, Kendall Hinton, and probably his highest praise went towards KJ Hamler, who Wilson said blew him away. Wilson also came with high praise for head coach Nathaniel Hackett, who is actually seen getting involved in some of the quarterback drills as either a running back or a linebacker. Wilson said that Hackett is an amazing teacher and also added, "He brings great energy. He's young, he's vibrant." I must say, as a fan of this team since the age of 6, it is really rejuvenating for this fan base to have a head coach and a quarterback who bring this type of vibe and energy to the table. It feels like it did when Paton Manning was here, because you knew with him at the helm, you always had a chance, and it's the same thing with Russ. With him at the helm, you always have a chance. After the past 3 seasons of Vic Fangio, it has to feel like a completely different locker room under Hackett and Wilson's leadership. Those two know how to relate to the rest of the team as human beings, which Vic Fangio did try to do, well, at least most of the time, and is one thing that Teddy Bridgewater did very well last year, but Hackett and Wilson are able to do it on a much grander scale. And at the end of the day, that is what is going to be the recipe for this team's success. We are just 3 days away from the NFL draft, Broncos country. Well, I guess 4 for the Denver Broncos. I am super pumped to see how the rest of this roster comes together through the draft. And before we know it, training camp and in turn, the season will be upon us. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss another video. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, so please be sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Also, give me a follow on Twitter at Gage Madrid NFL, and let me know how excited you are for the upcoming season in the comment section below. And for now, this has been another episode of Sparkin Over Broncos, the show where we spark conversation about our Denver Broncos. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.